Oh, they just have the best record in football. That's all.
You are Locked On Lions, your daily Detroit Lions podcast. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
It's a Postgame Pod edition of Locked On Lions, everybody, in the Locked On Podcast Network. Matt Derry with you on this, a Sunday, October 15th, and due Monday, October 16th. A victory today for the Lions once again as they go on the road into Tampa Bay. Ho-hum. On the road in Green Bay, no problem. On the road in Kansas City, no problem. On the road in Tampa Bay against that vaunted, Todd Bowles. He's going to cook up some blitz packages. Ooh. Meh. Lions go in there. Jared Goff throws for over 300 yards. 20-6 final. The defense for the second time this season does not allow the opponent into the end zone. And the Lions, for the first time since 2011, are off to a 5-1 start. It's our post-game edition of the show. Thank you for joining us, making us your first listen each and every day here on Locked On Lions. You can find us on Twitter at Derry Speaks, at Locked On Lions, Matt Derry Facebook fan page. And of course, thank you for subscribing and watching us for free on the Locked On Lions YouTube channel. Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. I mean, Craig Reynolds just moving bodies. Goff to Amon all day. Defense getting Baker Mayfield in it worked into a shoot. What was Tampa Bay today? 2 for their first 10 on third down. And yes, Mayfield threw some bad throws. The sea of blue at Raymond James Stadium. Shout out to Locked On Bucs host James Yarko, who on Thursday's crossover said, oh, yeah, the city of Tampa Bay, they've been waiting for this creamsicle uniforms. Oh, it's going to be a sea of orange. Not that many Lion fans will be there. You all own this country. The Lion fans go wherever they want. Ron Crackman and all of them just travel like crazy. Chauncey Williamson, my buddy, was down there today. And by the end of the game in Kansas City, in Green Bay, today at Tampa, it's just all Lions fans screaming. Jack Fox punts the football, and he's a punt god. Punts the football out at the 2-yard line. He's amazing. And you're here during the punt. Let's go Lions chant. All this team is doing right now is exactly what they said they were going to do when they started this thing. Think about it. The Lions are talking the talk and walking the walk for the first time since, I've been here since 1996, first time since I've been here. This is a legit football team, folks. And today they beat up the Buccaneers. Wasn't the greatest offensive performance. There's plays back people wanted to have, certainly. There were dropped passes. But then Jamison Williams breaks out. I said it on Twitter earlier. The way Tampa's playing with all that zone and all that over pursuing, little play action, little rollout. Jamison Williams going to be streaking down at one point, and he was, and caught a touchdown pass today. Amon St. Brown was through the roof today with just how often he was open. 12 catches, 124 yards. Jared Goff, like I said, 107.5 passer rating. 2 touchdowns, no picks. He's playing MVP caliber football. And the Detroit Lions are tied for the best record in the NFL at 5-1. Philly loses today at the Jets. San Francisco in a cold and windy and rainy Cleveland, right there on the lakefront, right outside the Muni lot. Money Moody misses at the buzzer. The Lions. The Browns beat the Niners today. So the Lions are sitting at 5-1. We're going to get these power rankings all week. There might be some people that rank the Lions number 1 in the league. It's possible. I don't know if they're going to be ahead of Kansas City, but they beat Kansas City. San Francisco lost. Philly lost. Miami's playing great ball. Don't get me wrong. But the Detroit Lions have handled their business again. And today it was not the running game. It was just taking advantage of some turnovers like they did early. Good opportunities in the passing game in the second half, a great rhythm between Goff and St. Brown, and a defense that, again, kept getting off the field on third downs. Did it help that Mike Evans dropped that first down pass on the 50? Yes. Did it help that Baker Mayfield twice had a receiver deep for a touchdown and overshot him? Sure. You got to have luck sometimes. You got to have the other team not make some plays. But the Lions today went into Tampa Bay. We thought it'd be a close game. The creamsicle uniforms, Bucs off a bye, getting Cansey back, getting Mike Evans back. The great Mike Evans today against the Lions secondary, 4 catches for 49 yards. He was targeted 10 times. Meantime, on the other side, the Lions have a superstar receiver in Amon St. Brown. And David Montgomery went out hurt. Brian Branch didn't play. Jahmyr Gibbs was out. Jonah Jackson was out. How about Coyote Oashika today, playing left guard? Did a great job. Did pretty well. And the Lions win again. And now next week, people are going to say, well, they're going to be underdogs in Baltimore. And it looks like the early line is 2.5 for the Ravens. And the Ravens won today, and they're playing pretty well. Lamar Jackson will be the best quarterback that the Lions have faced since week 2, since Geno Smith. But right now, this team's won 4 in a row, 3 straight on the road, 5-1 record, and it's exciting. And they're physical. The Lions are moving bodies. On that Amon-Ra St. Brown touchdown to make it 10-3, that play by Craig Reynolds was unbelievable. St. Brown catches it like the 20s, rolling to the right to try to get more yardage. And here comes out of your picture, right to left, Craig Reynolds to put a massive block on Carlton Davis, basically shot putting the guy 4 feet backwards, running into Antoine Winfield in order for St. Brown to get the touchdown. Incredible play. So this was awesome today. Wasn't, like I said, wasn't a masterpiece. All right. It was a 3-3 game at one point, but, and kind of ugly at times. And Patterson misses the field goal. All these things today that, Lions ran for 40 yards today, 40 and 1. But you know what? They held the Bucs to 46. And you have to give credit to Aaron Glenn. And I'm going to retire this today. It's up on the screen if you're watching on YouTube, but I'm done doing it. I'm no longer referring to him as future head coach Aaron Glenn, because that's been a slight. It's been a little bit of a dig and a shot. Aaron Glenn's doing a fantastic job. This was not a day where Aiden Hutchinson went crazy. This was not a day that they had arguably their best defender in Brian Branch, right? What they have today, sacks-wise against Baker Mayfield. They only had 1 sack today, but you know what? They kept making plays. They kept getting off the field. They held Tampa Bay's passing game in check. Mayfield today, a 56.8 passer rating. And again, he made a lot of bad throws, all right? Made a lot of bad throws. But, knocking down balls. Isaiah Buggs with a big paw. Benito Jones with a swat down. How about Julian Okwara? I forgot he was even on the team. He's making plays, getting in the backfield, swatting passes down, tackles for loss. Second time this year you've held an opponent without a touchdown. That's pretty darn good. Lions win 20-6. It's our post-game pod. We appreciate you being here with us on this Sunday evening into Monday. Big one with the Ravens. We'll have Ross Tucker coming on Tuesday. We'll have Kevin from Locked On Ravens on Thursday. We got to tell you tonight about our friends, though, at Gametime. We're going to hand out some game balls. I have some other thoughts. We'll do that coming up next. Look, we all want to get tickets, right? And you can get tickets to Lions games on the Gametime app. You shouldn't have to worry when you're buying tickets to the next big event. If you want to go to Baltimore, go on the Gametime app. Check it out. Looking for Thanksgiving tickets? They're expensive, but you can get them on the Gametime app. Killer last-minute deals, all-in prices, views from your seat, which I love, and their best price guarantee. Gametime takes the guesswork out of buying tickets. Like I said, easy to find and buying tickets for every kind of event in your area. It's not just sporting events. It can be concerts or anything else. See the view from your seat before you buy, which I love doing, so you know exactly what to expect when you arrive. Download the Gametime app, create an account, and use the code LOCKEDONNFL for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create the account and redeem code LOCKEDONNFL, LOCKEDON, NFL for $20 off that first purchase. Download Gametime today. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed. All right, we're back on Locked On Lions, a Sunday evening edition of Postgame Pod. Lions beat the Tampa Bay Bucs today, going on the road to beat a winning team. 20-6, the final today, down in Tampa. Lions now 5-1. And like I said before, 3-0 on the road, playing great football. First time they've been 5-1 since 2011. And with the Eagles losing, with the Niners losing, Lions, Eagles, San Francisco, all sitting atop the NFC at 5-1 today. That is pretty remarkable. Pretty remarkable. But again, it was just a good day for the Lions all around. They got an early field goal from Riley Patterson after the Will Harris interception, made it 3-0. Jase Medical tied it at 3 midway through the second quarter. Then Amon St. Brown on that 27-yard touchdown pass from Jared Goff with the great block from Craig Reynolds. Come on, Craig. All of you guys on Twitter at Derry Speaks with a come on, Craig. Thank you. Seriously, I see them all. I know I can't like them all or reply to all of them, but all of you, we're on the come on, Craig bandwagon. You know that's my guy. Jase Medical, 36-yard field goal in the third quarter, made it 10-6 Lions. Then Goff, deep ball to J-Mo. Yes, Jameson Williams. Turn one way, turn the other, turn back, touchdown. On a great catch, 45 yards, made it 17-6. And J-Mo, do me a favor. I'm excited for him. I'm so happy for him. I knew he'd have a good day today. I just had a weird feeling. But dude, when your teammates want to celebrate with you, celebrate with them. He's like running away from his teammates and taking his helmet off. Like, dude, hug your teammates. But a really nice play by Williams. And then the Riley Patterson 36-yard field goal fourth quarter made it 20-6. That was the game today. Lions now 5-1 and Tampa 3-2. Green Bay was off today. They're 2-3. Minnesota beat Chicago today. Vikings are 2-4, and the Bears are 1-5 today after losing at home to the Vikings, playing without Justin Jefferson. Man, what else is there to say? I got to bring up the crowd again. I understand because I've been here a long time. I'm not a Detroiter. I would say I've lived here most of my adult life, and I feel like a Detroiter. But as many of you know, I grew up in a different city, and I root for the Cleveland Guardians. I'm a Lions fan now, the Browns, whatever. But what you guys have gone through as a fan base, you deserve this. This is fun and exciting, and it's such a likable team. When your general manager is running off the field, high-fiving all the fans again and going, let's go, and going nuts. Your head coach always giving props to the crowd and to the fans and the behind-the-scenes work that the Lions and their multimedia department does with the stuff in the locker room. This was a fan base that just a couple of years ago was booing the owner, Sheila Hamp, booing her during the Calvin Johnson stuff and the Calvin Johnson Hall of Fame, honor that the Lions gave him. They were honoring him at halftime a few years ago. And you just remember, Sheila got booed hard. Now, what has she done? She's gotten out of the way. She's hired Chris Spielman. She's hired Brad Holmes. She's hired Dan Campbell. And she's likable. She's staying out of the way. She's putting good people in charge. And the fans are seeing it. And they're smelling blood. They're smelling the roses, but the team is smelling blood. They play so hard and so tough, right? And they're embodying the city. This is exactly what Dan Campbell said. I mean, all the kneecap jokes and everything else, it's true. Anytime the Lions do get shoved down or pushed down, they come back up and they do bite kneecaps. I mean, Vita Vea today for the Bucs, who's just an immensely good interior defensive lineman. There was that one shot of him coming off the sidelines today after a third down conversion by the Lions, where he basically just threw his helmet like, I give up. We can't stop this guy. I mean, Jared Goff today was unstoppable. 30 out of 44 for 353 yards, 2 touchdowns, a passer rating of 107.5. Every third down, he just kept finding St. Brown or Josh Reynolds or Jamison Williams or Sam Laporta or Craig Reynolds. It didn't matter. If I would have told you a couple of weeks ago that the Lions were going to ice this game on the road with Devine Ozigbo running the ball, you would have been like, what? David Montgomery gets hurt with a rib injury, has to leave the game. Lions can't run the ball, but you know what? Craig Reynolds came in. While the running game wasn't great, he made some great catches, made some great blocks. They kept Goff upright for the most part today. 3 sacks, but the O-line did a good job. And the fans down there were treated to, another road win in another road city and another road stadium where the Honolulu Blue is in full force. And I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. I knew they'd win, but I didn't think it'd be like this. They held the Bucs to 46 yards rushing the ball. 46. And sure, Tampa Bay had its moments. Chris Godwin had a couple of nice plays and everything else, but to go on the road and hold a team to 2 field goals, pretty impressive. Now, again, bear in mind, the quarterbacks that they've faced during this 4-game win streak, all right? I got to go back and remember off the top of my head, but Desmond Ridder, Jordan Love, Baker Mayfield. Who am I forgetting? It has not been a great crop of quarterbacks. Okay. And next week they're going to face Lamar Jackson, who's pretty darn good. All right. Not great. I've never been a huge Lamar fan, but yes, he's better than a lot of the crapola that Bryce Young's the other one. The Lions faced. All right. They haven't seen great quarterbacks, but that crowd is going to be, again, Lion fans will invade and will not be an easy game next week. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but the Lions are doing it in all 3 phases. Special teams, today for some odd reason, Jack Fox was not kicking off, but it was Riley Patterson, but they made tackles on special teams. I know Patterson missed a long field goal today, but all in all, it was a really good day. And once again, the Lions are winning the turnover battle. Their quarterback and their receiver are just on the same page. They're playing great team complementary football, as Bill Belichick likes to say. All right, let's hand out some game balls. Oh, tired. Long day, but fun day. We will do that coming up next right here on Locked On Lions. Our show today brought to you by LinkedIn Jobs. These days, every new potential hire can feel like a high-stakes wager for your small business. You want to be 100% certain that you have access to the best qualified candidates available. That's why you have to check out LinkedIn Jobs. LinkedIn Jobs helps find the right people for your team faster, and it's free. All right? All you got to do is post your job, then add your job and the purple hashtag hiring frame to your LinkedIn profile. It goes right around your picture. And spread the word that you're hiring. Simple tools like screening questions make it easy to focus on candidates with just the right skills and experience so you can quickly prioritize who you'd like to interview and hire. I love LinkedIn Jobs. I've used it before. It's great. I'm on LinkedIn a lot. Connect with me if you're out there. LinkedIn Jobs helps you find the qualified candidates you want to talk to faster. So you post your job for free at linkedin.com/LockedOnNFL. That's linkedin.com/LockedOnNFL to post your job for free. Terms and conditions apply. I got to give a shout out to my guy, Josh Barney. I met Josh on Friday. He's a big Lions fan, JJ Barney and company. Shout out to Josh. Thanks, buddy, for checking us out each and every day right here on Locked On Lions. Again, Chauncey Williamson was down in Tampa today. Hit me up as well. I know he's watching or listening to the pod as well. All right, game balls. Where do we start? All right, where do we start with game balls? Let's go with some names I haven't mentioned yet. Alex Anzalone is playing big-time football. He is. He's everywhere. He's like Roy Kent. He's here, he's there, he's here, he's there, he's every bleeping where. 9 tackles for Anzalone today, 7 of them, 2 passes defended, a tackle for a loss. He's playing really good football. Gaines Media poster boy, Alex Anzalone. gets a game ball to me. You know who else is getting a game ball? Cam Sutton. Cam Sutton is really good. The Lions have a number one corner in this guy, right? All he does is shut down the other team's best receiver. You never hear Cam Sutton's name much, but he had a pass breakup today, a couple of tackles. I love the way he plays. Game ball for me for Cam Sutton. On offense, Craig Reynolds. Come on, Craig. He gets a game ball. That block alone. And how about on the receiving end today? 2 catches, 28 yards. Had that big one on the screen pass. Ben Johnson made some adjustments in the second half, went to the screen game a little bit, and it worked out. Amon St. Brown, of course, a game ball. 12 catches, 124 yards, and a touchdown. Targeted 15 times today. Matching a career best 12 catches for the sun god, Amon St. Brown. And Jared Goff, come on. 30 out of 44, 353, 2 touchdowns, passer rating of 107.5, just leads this team, makes every big throw, every third down, just wearing out that Tampa Bay defense. I loved what I saw from Jared Goff today, and he continues to get it done. The third downs today, where I know I have them here somewhere. Third down stats. Lions today were 9 for 16 on third down. Tampa Bay 2 for 12. 2 for 12. Awesome job. No turnovers today. Lions win 20-6. Next week, they'll face the Ravens. Ravens were 24-16 winners over Tennessee today. Overseas. I just love this. This is awesome. And shout out to Adam Amin. I thought he did a great job today on the broadcast on Fox. I thought he sounded good. All right, that'll do it for me. Matt Derry signing off. Locked On Lions postgame pod on a Sunday evening. We're back again tomorrow. We'll get you the PFF grades. Our man Ross Tucker tomorrow on Tuesday as well, right here on Locked On Lions. Happy for you fans. You deserve this. It's been fun. That Monday night game in a couple of weeks is going to be crazy. That'll do it for me. Back again tomorrow.